Well, this year marks 40 years of our Straight from the Heart brand. So we're looking back at some of the most impactful events and stories that shaped East Tennessee. And that includes 12 years ago tonight when storms sparked tornadoes, heavy winds, and hail all across our state. It was known as a super breakout, and when it was all over, it was the deadliest tornado breakout ever recorded. More than 175 tornadoes struck from Alabama to Tennessee. Tuscaloosa, Alabama was one of the areas hardest hit. Now in Tennessee, Greene County bore the brunt of the storms. Today, the cleanup is over, but the memories still linger from that fateful night back in 2011. Here's Tavian Whitehurst with more, and we have a warning for you. It may be tough for some of you to see these images.
It only lasted for about 15-20 seconds.
April 27th, 2011. It was a night like no other for people in Greene County.
I remember us getting ready, preparing.
Severe weather sparked 5 tornadoes there, including EF3 storms that slammed the Camp Creek and Horse Creek communities.
We were constantly watching radars, monitoring the weather, watching out for any watches or warnings that may be issued.
Heather Sipe is now the Emergency Management Director for Greene County. She remembers preparing for the worst.
We had a sense, because the Weather Service was being very blunt with us about the risk that was coming into our community. So I think it was already there, but once those watches, warnings, thunderstorm warnings, tornado watches, tornado warnings started coming in, that risk kind of grew.
Sipe also remembers working through the nerves that night and powering through a nearly 40-hour shift.
It was very extensive. We do have the data on the numbers of minor, moderate, major damage. We did sustain $12 million worth of damage in Greene County.
When it was all said and done, over 100 homes were destroyed and 150 structures were damaged. But the biggest loss came in lives. 6 people died in Camp Creek, 2 in Horse Creek.
Our priority is to make sure our community is safe, and any fatality is not a good fatality.
Today, most of the damage is gone, but the memories remain in the minds of those who were there that terrifying night.
We had people whose lives were saved by information that was put out, by getting in, their bathtubs and closets and things like that. There were many lives saved. So I don't think Greene County could have been any more prepared than we were at the time, but I think with any incident, there's always lessons learned.
A memorial to the Camp Creek victims sits proudly in honor of the precious people lost.
But the community's built back up. They're stronger than ever. They're there for each other. Back in 2021, we had the 10-year anniversary, and it was amazing get together to get everybody back together, kind of see each other, and kind of talk about what everybody went through that day. And we will never forget.